How's it going, guys? Today is the day. I can't believe it's already been 1 year since I've made the last video. The iPhone 11 Pro is officially out today, and I'm going to be going to pick it up at about 8 o'clock. So right now it's super early. It's about 5:25 a.m. I've actually got everything set up, all ready to go. I've even got a second tripod back here for getting some quick, slider shots of the boxes and things like that. But it's gonna be a fun one, guys, and I can't wait to head over to the Apple store and just go pick those up. So right now I'm gonna head to the gym, and while I'm on my way to the Apple store, I'll give you guys an update and tell you guys what's going on. All right, guys, so we are headed to the mall. The gym is all done with. I finished my workout, all that wonderful stuff. I like to get it out of the way in the morning so that I can have the entire day without having to worry about that. So now I am headed to the to North Park Mall in Dallas, and the thing there is it's a funny kind of story. Last year, to pick up my 10s Max, I went to Willow Bend Mall. Now, I'm lucky enough to live in a city where there are literally, like, I think 9 or 10 Apple stores within like 30 miles, 40 miles. So I'm spoiled for choice. So the one closest to me is South Lake, and the one I like to go to, and the one I went to last year to pick up my 10s Max, was the Willow Bend store. So unfortunately, the Willow Bend store and the one in Stonebriar, so those are two that came in Plano, though they got shut down because of some issue with laws in Plano. I don't know what it was, but Apple just decided that it was better to close those stores off than to deal with anything. So they closed down the Willow Bend store earlier this year, and they opened a new one up in Galleria. But I don't really like Galleria that much. It's kind of annoying to get in and out of. The funny story is actually that I didn't want to go to a mall at all, because last time when I went to Willow Bend to pick up my 10s Max, the mall, because it's 8 a.m., the pickup time, they opened the store specially at 8 a.m. for this. Most of the entrances are actually locked down. So when I went to Willow Bend Mall last year, I spent like 20 minutes walking around the mall trying to find a way to get in. And as I was actually walking along, there was like random people walking in. I was like, Apple store? And they're like, yeah, Apple store. And we all kind of just started to group together and try to find an entrance. And it took a little bit more effort than I like to. So I thought that this year around, I'd just pick it up at South Lake. And unfortunately, what happened was, South Lake, by the way, it's not in a mall. So it's just the store. So you can just walk up to it. You don't have to get inside any building. So that's what I thought about doing. Unfortunately, by the time I got my pre-order through, South Lake, the pickup times I think were like super late in the day. So I was just like, no, I'm not doing this. And then I saw that North Park had it. So I just, I chose North Park. But yeah, it's about a 25 or so minute drive. Not too bad. It's actually shorter, but it's rush hour traffic, early morning. So yeah, whatever, not a big deal. So I'll give you guys an update when I get to the mall. Alright, guys, so I have made it to the mall, and it's looking like I can see a few people up there in the distance. Cars are coming in, so let's see where I can find an entrance. It's looking like people are going all the way to the end over there, so just gonna keep walking and let's figure it out. See, there's an entrance over here. I want to kind of try it, but also I'm like, nah, it's probably closed. Looks like it's closed. Let's see. Oh, it's open. Yeah. Lucky us. All right. Now to head to the Apple store. Walking to the end now. It's going to be all the way over there in the end. Surprisingly, there are people in the mall at this time, which is weird. I have no idea why people want to be at a mall at 8 in the morning unless they actually work here. But yeah, Always nice to see this mall when it's kind of empty. It's a really cool mall. It's always really filled up. Filled up. I'm sorry. It's always really crowded here because it's a pretty popular mall. But look at these awesome can structures, all made out of cans. It's awesome. Look at that. It's definitely really cool. Oh, look at that. Right, and walking towards the end. Okay, I see a bunch of people over there at the end, so. Look at that. Construction. So cool. Look at that, Texas. Stop hunger. Super cool. I love all these pumpkins they've got here, and it's not even October yet. It's like the full-on fall, October, Halloween vibe going on. Alright, time to get in line. Alright, so looking at the new cases. So I'm debating between midnight green and the dark blue, and I think I'm gonna have to go with the dark blue. That one just looks so much better. So this is the dark blue, which I like more than the dark green. I think in this light it doesn't look very green, but I assure you it is. Yeah, this is the one for sure. I don't think this one will age the way I want it to, so that one is good. Alright, so shopping spree is over. I've got the midnight, no, I didn't get the midnight green. So, long story, I'll explain the car, but I did end up with the space gray and the purple iPhone 11 and new Apple Watch Series 5 as well. So, yeah, let me just run to the car, make a few Instagram posts and whatnot, and then I'll give you guys an update on how it went down. Alright guys, so I just picked up my iPhone, both iPhones actually, and the Apple Watch. So I thought I'd just give you guys a rundown on how things went. So I walked in, luckily enough, I don't know if the vlog, I'm not sure which bits turned out good or not. I used my phone to film a lot of it, so the quality, I'm not sure. I'm going to try to do the best I can to make sure the footage comes in, but really cool thing, a really cool atmosphere. So many people in there, very enthusiastic. I kind of feel like I'm talking like Trump, but yes, it was really, it was awesome. It's like heaven for anybody like me. So what happened was I did walk in. So if you guys have followed me on Twitter or Instagram, you know that I've been I've been confused between the space gray and the midnight green options. Now, what I did was I chose midnight green when pre-orders came, and then I thought, worst case, I don't like the green, I will return it and buy the space gray. But what happened was yesterday when I got the notification that my order was ready for pickup, there was this little paragraph at the bottom was, you can change the order capacity color based subject to availability. So that was a very positive sign, because it meant I could go in the store, look at both the colors, which that's all I ever wanted to do, just look at both colors and decide based on that. So I looked at both colors, and immediately I knew space gray was the one for me. The green was cool and all, but space gray, it just had this thing about it, and immediately I went for that. Also, but I'll tell you, I am so stupidly indecisive that even after that, I looked at the green like, oh man, the green looks nice too. I should have gotten that. I'm crazy with that. My brother can attest to it. I am so indecisive when it comes to choosing colors for phones. But I went with space gray, and I am happy, because ever since I ordered the midnight green, I've always had this little bit of regret in me, and I'm like, I should have just gone with the space gray. That's the one that would have looked good. And it's just, I'm kind of happy that this is all over and I'm done with. And so actually the process to do it was a little bit more complicated than I thought. What I thought was they just changed the order in their system, but the way it worked out was they had to actually like act like they sold me the phone, then take in a return. So then they took the phone back, and then what they had to do was get me a new one. So then what they did was, instead of refunding the money back to my card, so it would act like a whole new purchase, they couldn't do the exchange for it. So then instead of having me put it back on a credit card, put it on another one, they just said, here, just use a gift card, and we'll cancel it out. So that's what they did. They refunded the money back onto a gift card, and then they used the same thing to pay for the new one, and that's it. That was the process, but it did add on a couple more minutes, but really it didn't matter to me, because I spent the time they were figuring that out to go look at cases and buy them. And I will try to put some footage up here of the cases I saw and all that. So no very interestingly new choices. They're all kind of the same stuff, more or less what we saw last year. I was certain that I was going to pick between two colors for the leather case for the Pro Max. It was going to be the forest green or midnight blue, and I walked away with the midnight blue because it just looked a lot better, and I think that it will age way better compared to the, oh god, I just hit a lot of traffic. I think it will age a lot better compared to the forest green. I'm not very into that kind of dark green vibe. Kind of weird that I even chose midnight green in the first place for the phone. But yeah, that's what I did. And it was the clear case. I knew I was going to get the clear case for the 11. I'm not going to keep that case. It's $40 for a clear case, but the only reason I bought it was so I can make a video to show you guys the difference between a $40 case and a $10 case from Amazon. And I think that here, I know Apple charges a lot more, but I think in this situation, for a clear plastic case, it should not be $40. I would be okay with $20, but it's just too much to be at $40. That being said, I also got the Apple Watch, and I got a chance to check out the titanium ones, the titanium and ceramic as well. The black titanium, the black one was actually, it looked a lot like the aluminum. So I feel like if people see it in person, they're probably not going to choose it because they want it to look different, right? If it looks just the same as aluminum, what's the point in spending $400 more on it? So it's going to be interesting to see what people choose and decide. But I'm pretty sure, if it was my money on the line, I would definitely go with the stainless steel. It looked the best. Titanium and silver looks really good. It looks like, the stainless steel on fridges, like the titanium finish on fridges. That's kind of what it looked like. They looked really good. I did check out the ceramic as well. The case was super heavy. I would not expect it to be that heavy, and not a fan of it, to be very honest with you. I much rather would have the stainless steel, which I think is the best finish for any Apple Watch right now, especially if you go for the gold or the space black. Those just look oh so good. I mean, yeah, so if you're deciding between an Apple Watch, definitely look at the stainless steel. Personally, I didn't get it because I can't justify the $300 cost increase. It's not like the technology changes at all, and that's what really matters to me. I don't really care too much about the look at the end of the day. The technology is what mattered. If, say, the stainless steel had more features, or if it was something that was a little bit more different technologically speaking, then I would have been like, you know what? Okay, I can justify $300. But just for the finish of the case, $300 is a little bit too much in my opinion. I just don't feel comfortable paying that because I change these watches out every year or 2 years, and it just doesn't make sense to spend that kind of money every year on a watch. But I don't know why I'm saying that, because I change out my phones every year. But yeah, I just think that I draw the line in the sand there for some reason, that I don't want to spend that much money on a watch. So yeah, I'm heading home. I have hit rush hour once again. So this pickup window was the worst because it's right through rush hour. So I have rush hour on both sides of my drive. So yeah, once I get home, I'll give you guys an update and I'll start filming those unboxings. Alright guys, so checking in, it's about 1:15 p.m. and this is the aftermath of the 3 or so hour unboxing marathon. I just kept unboxing thing after thing, filming it. Some of the videos I think are going to be really good. The others, I messed up a lot. I don't know about them. We'll figure them out. But yeah, just pretty much a big wreck everything right now. I do want to show you guys the new 10S in space gray. Look at that. I'm sorry, 11 Pro. I've said that name wrong so many times already, but whatever. Look at that finish. I love it. It's awesome. Let me show you the purple real quick too. Look at that. Look, put them side by side. Yeah, that's it. So now what I'm going to do is spend about 15-20 minutes kind of clean up some of this mess. I really can't work when my environment is messy, so I'm going to spend a couple minutes, clean everything up, at least to a certain extent, because I know I'm going to have to do some more filming or B-roll or something like that. So just going to kind of put everything to the side and work on these videos. I need to get them up as soon as possible. It's already pretty late. I was actually hoping I'd get at least 1 or 2 of them uploaded by now, but it is what it is. So let's get going. So it's about 2:40 p.m. and I actually want to show you guys something really cool. So I finally had a chance to just mess around with the night mode on the iPhone 11, and oh boy is it crazy. So check this out. Okay, this is the 10R, this is the 11. Now this photo, not the darkest situation, but it was kind of dark. So, okay, check this one out, okay? A lot more difference. You can clearly see, you can see so much more detail down here, and just overall looks a lot brighter. Now the next one, that's the one that really surprised me. So check this out. Boom. This one's almost like pitch black, and then look at this one. It's crazy almost, right? And this is why I've wanted night mode for so long on iPhones. The Pixel has had it, and I've loved it on the Pixel. It's awesome. It's you don't use night mode all the time, but when you do, you appreciate it a lot. So I'm glad that it's on the iPhone 11. The one thing I did notice though, kind of a drawback, you can only use it with the rear camera. The front camera does not support it, whereas it does on the Google Pixel. So that is something that keep in mind though. So I'm gonna keep editing. So I've just finished the iPhone 11 video. Gonna add a little bit of B-roll and whatnot, and then just upload it as is. I don't have time to, you know, do everything this time around. So I gotta finish this and then do the 11 Pro Max as well. So I'm gonna get right to it. All right, guys, status update. It's about 6 p.m. and I've gotten one video done so far. So I finished doing the purple iPhone 11 video, uploaded, everything done, and now I just finished the Pro Max video. I actually went and did some laundry while I was editing, and kind of got both things done at the same time. So just been doing things non-stop all day, and I don't think I'll be able to get around to the other videos today. It's just way too much work. I might try to get one more out today and then the rest tomorrow, but let's see. The 11 and 11 Pro Max, I don't know why I keep showing those two, but it's the way it is. But today I'm actually doing something very interesting and cool, and I'm going to go rent a car from Turo. Unlike everybody else on YouTube, they are not paying me. I'm actually just renting a car for the weekend because I felt like it. So I'm renting a V8 5.0 Mustang convertible. So I'm very excited about that. Have a few cool drives planned around the weekend, so I might include that in this vlog or make it a whole nother vlog. Let's see that. But yeah, gotta go pick that up in about 30 minutes or so. So that's what's up next. I'm gonna make sure this 11 Pro Max video is all the way uploaded. Then I'm gonna go work on that. So final update for today. It's about 11 p.m. I am exhausted. I've been awake since like 4:45 a.m. and I've been working non-stop. So now, update on the Mustang. I picked it up. Been having a lot of fun with it. I just haven't had any time to film it. This has been such an exhausting day. I didn't really want to film more of that car right now. I will film it tomorrow, so that probably will be in a separate vlog. I'll just throw up a few shorter stories or something on Instagram about it. But on the topic of Instagram, if you guys haven't followed me yet, I would appreciate it if you followed me on social media. I'll have all the links somewhere on the screen. You guys can find that and follow me on social media. And if you enjoyed the vlog, let me know if I should do more of these. I enjoy making them. They're really fun, and it's just, you know, a cool experience to share with you guys. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.